The 4,000-year-old, undecayed remains of a human body, preserved so perfectly it feels forbidden. Most probably of an ancient king. Is a dark, forgotten curse the only thing keeping his flesh from turning to dust? You don't need to cross oceans to Egypt to face this mystery. It's waiting right here in India, inside the Kolkata Indian Museum. But the moment I stepped into its shadow, I stumbled into something that I was not expecting. Stick with me, and you too will be pleasantly surprised like me. I want to make a painting like that. She bargained the price of those bags to half of its original price. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do that alone.
Take another level of bargaining skills to do that. Body massage.
For most of Indians, when someone say body massage, we don't take it in a good way. Now, I shall show you something. This is one of the largest museums in India, a place where history and culture are meant to be open for everyone. But do you know how much they charge if you want to shoot a video here? Permission for phone photography is just 59 rupees. Whereas to take videos, it's 100 times that amount. So basically, video rights are reserved only for the rich, while the common man has to settle for photos. I saw this as a blatant discrimination. So I launched a protest in true Indian style, and not just because I had no money. I didn't shoot a single video. Instead, I took those 59 rupees photos and turned them into pure stop motion magic. Want to see how it turned out? Take a look. When you look at this sculpture, the very first thing that pops into your mind is our national emblem, that iconic four-lion crest. But here's a fascinating twist. Those four lions you see stamped on our passports and etched into our coins actually belong to another Ashoka pillar, miles away in Sarnath, Uttar Pradesh. The one we are looking at here in this museum is from Rampurva, featuring a single solitary lion. Yet, even though they look different, the hands that crafted them and the vision behind them were exactly the same. Today, if our kings want to reach millions of people with a message, they have radio, YouTube or Instagram. But back then, these pillars like in Sarnath and Rampurva were Emperor Ashoka's genius growth hack. He erected them right at busy crossroads and major highways where crowd naturally gathered. Seeing the giant pillar, stunning sculptures on top and intricate carvings from afar, people couldn't resist. Curiosity would draw them right in. After all, the people had no internet and were bored out of their wits. Once the crowd gathered, came step 2. Right at the base of the pillar, Ashoka had his messages and degrees, his edicts clearly carved into the stone. But back then, the common folks couldn't read, so royal heralds would stand beneath these pillars and read the inscriptions out loud to everyone. It was literally the emperor's ancient version of a live broadcast, or Man Ki Baat, a one-way, no-question-asked press conference spreading messages of peace and righteousness. Use an eye-catching centerpiece to pull the crowd and then deliver the message directly to them. That was one of the things that made Ashoka the Great. Besides the original single line sculpture we just saw, there are 2 other replicas on display. One is the replica of our national emblem, the iconic 4-lion capital from Sarnath, while the other is a replica of the famous and beautifully carved Rampurva bull capital. Leaving history behind, we now step towards a space in this museum that left me completely spellbound. A sight that might just bring a tear to your eye. While most of us experience paintings through our eye, how does someone without sight truly feel art? This gallery holds the most beautiful answer to that position. Here, even the visually impaired can see paintings. Famous masterpieces have been created inside framed semi-3D format using wood and textured materials. Someone with visual impairment can run their fingers across the curves and depths, touching every line, feeling the true soul and beauty of the artwork. More than just a sight to behold, turning art into something everyone can physically experience is a pure masterclass in humanity. If Netaji was alive now, you can see him standing beside Sonam Wangchuk. Stepping away from the world of art, we now enter a mysterious realm of giants. As you walk into this hall of zoological gallery, it feels as if a massive sea creature is swimming right above your head in mid-air. That is the skeleton of a colossal whale. And right next to it lies the massive skull of a blue whale, the largest creature that exists on Earth now. Just one glance at this visual make you realize how tiny we humans truly are. That's not all. Skeletons of countless other animals, both extinct and living, are lined up here carrying billions of years of Earth's living history. Walking through this hall genuinely makes you feel like you are stepped right onto a Hollywood movie set. And finally, our journey comes to a halt right before the darkness we spoke at the start. Sealed inside a glass wall, defying 4 millennia of time, lies a human body brought all the way from the sands of Egypt. One of only 6 mummies preserved in all of India. For decades, visitors stood here believing this was the quiet resting place of a young woman or a priest. But modern science completely shattered that myth. When medical scan and X-ray were run on this body, researchers stumbled onto a shocking reality. This wasn't a young woman. It was a man aged between 50 and 60. He lived a life of immense pain, suffering from a rare crippling bone disorder called alcapituria and severe spondylitis that paralyzed his knee. And his final moments, scans reveals signs of a brutal and violent death. The fading inscription on that small plaque standing beside him wasn't just a description. It felt like an eerie echo echoing through time, enclosed within a wooden frame, guarded by another carved lid. When that cover was stripped away, he was left lying here in silence, bound at the sides, wrapped in cloth. As time devoured his flesh, exposed bones and a hollow gaze remained. A 4,000-year-old soul trapped in the quiet shadows of Kolkata. And with that, my stop motion protest against a system charging 5,900 rupees for a camera done using nothing but a common man's 59 rupee photo comes to an end. From 2,300-year-old Ashokan pillars and tactical 3D art for the blind to this tragic sleeping mummy. If you love this unique journey through the Kolkata Indian Museum, drop a comment below. Subscribe, like and share. It's keep the Indian Incredible Traveler channel alive and moving. I'll see you soon with another journey and another story waiting to be unearthed. Until then, bye.